Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we have a full face of Chantecaille in honor of the previously known as Sylvie sale, now known as the Botanical Beauty sale. So I am a big lover of Chantecaille products. I've been using Chantecaille for 20 years. I don't even know how long I've been using Chantecaille. A very long time. So I have a lot of skincare from Chantecaille that I use. I'm not going to go in depth with skincare today, but I am going to have links down below. Let me just say a few things about the skincare. The new Blanc Peony collection, I was sent that. This is the Blanc Peony eye serum, which I do use. This is a dark spot corrector. I also have the face serum, and I also have the face cream. I used these products for a month and my skin actually got lighter, which is what it's supposed to do. However, for me, I am already so pale that it wasn't necessarily the best line for me. I don't really have a lot of hyperpigmentation and I don't really have a lot of dark spots on my face. My issues are more rosacea, redness, and aging. So I do like the face serum and the cream, and I use them because they're also brighteners, which I do need, but I use them maybe once or twice a week instead of every single night. This I do use all the time. This is a really good eye brightener, and especially if you're somebody who has coloration, darkness under your eyes, this will really help. I don't have that. Again, that's not my particular, I have many other issues, but that's not one of them. So for me, you don't see as much of a difference, frankly, when I use it. You're just kind of like, your eyes look kind of like the same as they did before. But it does work, especially if you have like hyperpigmentation right around here. So this one's a really good one. I have a few. The Beauty Bio one, that one. There's a Sisley one. There's a lot of good products for the eye area. I think a lot of companies have invested in it, but the Blanc Peony line, it's a really good line. It's just, its purpose, its targeting is not necessarily something that I necessarily need, but I do really like the products and I think they definitely work because I literally got lighter as I used it. So just want to put that out there. The Sheer Glow tints, there's the Bronze Glow, the Rose Gold, and there's the Gold. I have talked about those endlessly. I have them in every shade. I have the Rose, I have the Gold, I have the Bronze. They work really well. They're a great primer and they're gel-like. They're very comfortable. You put them on under your foundation. They look phenomenal and I can't recommend them enough. If you have any questions about them though, I'm happy to go into it, but they're really, really good. The Flower Infused Cleansing Mask, that one's phenomenal. I use that all the time. I've been using that for a very long time. The Bio Lifting Serum, I use that. I'm going through like only the stuff that I use so that you know. The Hibiscus Smoothing Mask is one of my favorite exfoliating masks ever. It is exfoliating and retexturizing, but it's very gentle. And it smells phenomenal. So you just put it on, you leave it on for like 5-10 minutes and then you wash it off. You will notice a difference in your skin. I've been using that one for like, I think 10 years, probably. Flower Harmonizing Cream is a beautiful soothing cream. It has seaweed in it, so kind of like a La Mer type of thing, if that's, you know, how you think about it. Pure Rose Water, I have how many Pure Rose Waters? 6. I mean, I use them all the time. They're everywhere. Literally. The Detox Clay Mask with Rosemary. That is one of the few clay masks I can actually use. It smells phenomenal. You just put it on, it's gray. It's really good. If you're somebody who has sensitive skin, dry skin, this is a clay mask you can use. It's worth it. The Rice and Geranium Foaming Cleanser, I use that all the time. That is, again, exfoliating in a way that, because it's a foaming exfoliating cleanser, but it's very gentle. So you won't have problems with it. The Rose Makeup Remover, the new one, it's like the Cogen Dough. And you can use it right on your eyes to take off makeup. You can use it all over your face. The thing I would say is it's a glass bottle and small, but it smells phenomenal and it works as good as the Cogen Dough. So it's really good. The Radiance Elixir is an illuminating glow serum. It makes your skin look glowy and beautiful. The Rose de May Cleansing Balm, I've talked about that. If you like a balm instead of a foaming cleanser, that's the one to go with. It smells phenomenal and it's a great cleansing balm. The Jasmine and Lily Calming Mask, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a cooling mask. I've had that one for years. The Advanced Biolifting Massage Tool, I mean, I use that for my migraines. It's so freaking good. It is like, and I know I'm saying all of this stuff is good, guys, but I have been using Chantecaille forever. And if I can remember, I'll take a picture of my bathroom counter and you'll see I have all of these products. It's not me being a shill for Chantecaille. Chantecaille is not paying me for this, by the way. This is not in any way a sponsored video. So I just believe in the products. The ones that don't work, I will either tell you they don't work or I'll tell you I don't use them. I mean, it's like the Blanc Peony. I think it definitely works, but it's not for me because it's meant to lighten and brighten your skin. And when I used it every day for a month, my skin got lighter. And I even commented on it if you go back a few videos and I'm like, yeah, this is not exactly what I was going for. It works too well. Like it lightens my skin too much. So, but if you have hyperpigmentation, I think it's gonna do amazing things for you. Or if you're looking for like a very strong brightener. For me, I really wanna target the loss of collagen and lines and the redness. That's really and to be honest, it was really the redness. If I could get rid of all the redness in my skin completely, I'd be fine with the lines. It's just the combination thereof that I don't love. All right, let's get to makeup. Let's talk about what I'm wearing on my face. On one side of my face, I have the new Aura. And on one side of my face, I have the old Aura. Can you tell the difference? Can you tell the difference now that you see me putting it on? Probably not. There is a difference in the shade. The old Aura, and I'll put it on the back of my hand, the old Aura is pinker than the new Aura. But it's not so drastic that, because this foundation has less coverage than the tinted moisturizer, the Just Skin. It has less than that, which is, you know, a lot of people have asked me before, they're like, if I'm looking for very light coverage, do I go with the tinted moisturizer? And I'm like, no, go with the Future Skin. I've been wearing the Future Skin for a very long time, and I originally started using it because of my rosacea. It's a gel cooling foundation, so when your skin feels hot, this feels fantastic. So you can see, this is the old one, here's the new one. You can see that the new one is definitely peachier, definitely warmer than the old one. So if you really like the coolness of the old one, the new shade is not going to be to your liking. But I can tell you, it's not a drastic difference on the face. So this is the old, this is the new. This side of the face does look a little lighter, but I don't think it's so much that you guys would just automatically know that I was wearing two different shades of foundation on my face. If I look at the reformulation, just the formula of it, there's more skincare ingredients in it. Other than that, I can't see a big difference between the two products. Like I'm not really sure why Chantecaille reformulated this. I don't think anyone was asking for them to reformulate except to get more shades, especially deeper shades. But I liked the formula the way it is. I like the new formula. I don't see a drastic difference. I think the new formula is more glowy because it has more skincare in it, but you know, I welcome your thoughts on that. But I really like this foundation. The Just Skin, which is the tinted moisturizer, actually has a little bit more coverage. The reformulation of that I like much better than the old one. It's really good. It's a great tinted moisturizer. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's got great skincare in it. It's really good coverage. It's good for sensitive skin. It stays even though it's a tinted moisturizer. I did a video on it. If I can find it, I'll post it. Again, the heat does not agree with me. On the lips is lip liner in Tone. I really like the lip liners from Chantecaille, but they don't do, like there's not many shades. I'm hoping eventually they come out with more shades because I think they're good. They are old school pencil type of liners, so maybe they're gonna reformulate because they've reformulated quite a few things. And so maybe that's what they're doing because I haven't really seen, the stock amount is usually low. So I really like these liners, but they're the old school pencil liners, kind of like an old MAC liner. But the shade Tone is a great shade. On my face is a bronzer called Goa. This is a great bronzer and I love the formula and I've been using this thing for like 10 years and I still haven't made a dent. But the problem with the Goa is like, if it works for you, it works for you. And if it doesn't work for you, there is like practically no other shade. I think there's one other shade. So I would really love it if Chantecaille would come out with some bronzers, because, you know, everybody else has done like 97 shades of bronzer, and Chantecaille I think has 2. And I love the shade of Goa. I love the undertone of it. It has like this burnt reddish color. It's really pretty, but it's actually too deep for me. I need like a shade like 10 steps down. So I use it very sparingly, which is probably why I still have this one for 10 years. But it's really great formula. It's like this baked gelée formula. It's beautiful, but again, it's too deep. So my skin, you can tell, like my face looks a little too dark for my neck. It's because of the Goa. And I like it so much that I keep it and I use it, but you know, I need a different shade. So Chantecaille, if you're watching, more bronzers, more bronzers. On my lips, in addition to the tone, is one of the new lip glosses, and this one is in Glimmer. I've done a video where I showed the best I could what the new glosses look like. This one looks like Party in a Tube. It's, you know, very glittery, glossy, iridescent, but it doesn't look like a child's gloss. It looks like an adult's. It looks like an adult's party in a tube. I really like this one. I've been using it a lot. This one and East Coast by Tom Ford are my new favorites. But it's an upscale, elevated, shimmery gloss. I mean, that's really what it is. And I get it if you don't, you know, want to spend this kind of money on gloss, but it is a very pretty shade and it works really well with pretty much every lip liner that I've used. I have on the Smitten, the Elephant blush, which is a peachy pink blush, and I of course have used this forever as well. I love all the philanthropic blushes. I think B is probably my favorite, but I do love Elephant. Again, nice peachy pink, which is always nice to use. There are the new cheek gelées, new shades. I have this one. This is Thrill. Thrill has become one of my favorites because I think it's like different. It's got some shimmer to it. Not a lot, but a little. And I'm going to use it now so you guys can see. I don't have any highlighter on because there's not a highlighter right now that I love from Chantecaille. There are many from Chantecaille that I love, but they're discontinued. Yeah, that's the way that goes. But so hopefully, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for a highlighter that I'll love. Maybe like for fall that they'll come out with. But if you use this one, you use Thrill, it acts as a blush and a highlighter because it's this really pretty. It's got a really nice shimmer to it. So I really love this one. Thrill is my new favorite. That one's worth picking up just for the shade of it. And it looks a little deep on me right now, but it kind of just blends into the skin because, you know, it's that cream. And then the liner I have on is in shade Amethyst. The liners are phenomenally good. Again, though, they haven't come out with new shades in a while. If you put these on your eyes and you let these sit down, sink in, these aren't gonna move. They're great. And Amethyst is a great shade. Olive Brocade is my favorite, definitely, but Amethyst is really nice. So you wanna check those out. Oh, I should mention, mascara. This is the Longest Last mascara. I love this mascara. It's lengthening and volumizing. It looks great on, and it's good for your lashes. It has peptides in it. It is expensive, but considering the lash growth that you'll see from this, it very much is like having the Swede lash growth product, the serum, and a mascara in one. So I do think this is worth it. I always have one because sometimes the mascaras I'll try for you will damage my eyelashes. And so then I'll use this. I also use the Swede. You know, it's not just this. I'm always transparent with all you guys, but I used this long before Swede was invented. So it does work. You have to use it for, I'd say, about 2 weeks before you notice the difference, but it does actually help your lashes regrow, and they're stronger because of the formula in there. This is the Nymph Eye Trio. This was the Butterfly collection, and I got it in the purple. And I've been saying that I was going to pick up the one in the blue because I actually really like this trio. And again, I will link the video to like the shades in here. But the look of this is very much like the look that came out for Chanel this summer. And it's in fact, I compared the two because they have a very similar vibe and a very similar look. And I think it is quite beautiful and actually very ethereal looking, very, very mermaid-esque. And I have worn this quite a lot in the summer because I think it's great for that look. It's not something I will probably wear past September because I am sort of a seasonal makeup person. It's not to say that I suddenly give up a certain mascara. I mean, I don't suddenly go, oh, well, I'm not wearing my Chantecaille mascara. It's not like that, but I do wear heavier mascaras in the winter. I do wear heavier lips in the winter. I wear very sheer lipsticks in the summer. And speaking of that, with this collection, and I know I had them because I went back and looked at the video, they sent me this and they sent me the lipsticks that went with it, the sheer lipsticks, and I cannot find them. And I loved them. I have looked everywhere. So either my sister took them, although I think she would have told me, but maybe not. I had them and they're gone. I had them in Gossamer and what was Swallowtail. They're gone. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna buy them again because I really, really liked the lip shears. They were great for the summer. And even though the summer collections are coming to an end and we're seeing fall, the summer is in full swing, believe me. And I have to go, well, I am going to a friend's birthday party in Wyoming in August/September. And it's gonna be hot, I'm gonna be outside, and I'm probably not gonna have any makeup on most of the time, but a nice like sheer lip sheer would be something so I don't feel, like I look completely terrible. So yeah, anyway, they are on super sale. So they're already on sale. And I think they're like 10% off. So they should be on, I think they're on super sale during the botanical sale, which should be going on as of today. So hopefully, I can pick all of them up because I'm just like, I don't know where they are. They're just gone, which doesn't make any sense. They do have some sets, like exclusive sets. They have a Juicy Lip Trio. They have a 4-step botanical routine, which has a lot of my favorites in it. They do have things like that. They have a Clean Beauty Trio in light. So it's like, I think it's like the Aura, the gloss, and the lip, and the cheek gelée. So you'd save a little bit of money. They're exclusive sets. I will make sure the links to that is down below as well. But I would tell you, like, the whole site should be on sale. So you should be able to get everything at a discount. My code will be JENN, J-E-N-N, 25. So that will get you 25% off the site. Now, I seem to remember last year before, there was also a code given to members. So if you're members of the Chantecaille site, the fan club, whatever you want to call it, that you got 30% off with their code. I just want to be very clear. Use the code that gets you the most off. I greatly appreciate all the support, and I love the fact that you want to support me. I mean, honestly, it means the world to me, but do not spend more money to support me. Get the 30% off code if you can use it. If you use my links, I will still get a share, an affiliate share. So it's like a percentage of the sale. So it's fine. Or if you don't want to use my links either, that's fine too. But just so you know, again, I appreciate all the support, but use the code that gets you the most off, whatever that is. My code should last until the end of the sale, JENN25, and the link's the same thing. And then if the loyalist code, or whatever they call it, comes up, I will post it so you guys know about it, because sometimes it gets lost in my email a lot of the time. I am a member of the Chantecaille club, but I often miss an email. I mean, I have so many emails at this point, it could be buried in there for forever. Oh, so hopefully that's all helpful. I would love to hear what Chantecaille products are your favorites. I still love the Chantecaille skincare. I don't talk about them all the time. I have talked about them excessively. I will do a skincare video coming up, and what you will find for me is that I have a lot of different skincare. I don't stick to one brand, and it is seasonal, and it also is frankly cyclical during the month. I have different times of the month where I use different products because my skin will get oilier, or I will have a breakout, or my skin will get very dry depending on hormones. So I do adjust, depending on what my skin needs. That's me. Some people stick with the same thing year in, year out, and they love it. And that's great too. But I do feel like, at least at this point in my life, my skin needs different things depending where I'm at. So, but Chantecaille is excellent. If you have any questions about the skincare or the makeup, just let me know and I'll tell you, I'll answer truthfully. So I can't wait to hear what you plan on picking up at the sale. Like I said, I'm picking up the Butterfly Blue Trio, and then those lip products that I can't seem to find. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.